Well, welcome to this Sports Showcase event on the Hartford TV. We're at Bel Air High School. It's the Bel Air Bobcats taking on their arch rivals, the C. Milton Wright Mustangs. It is a Susquehanna Division basketball game. I'm Don Morrison, my partner Ray Ruse. Ray, this should be an exciting game between two teams that are looking to reestablish themselves as powerhouses.
Definitely. We talked to both coaches, and you know, Bel Air had a 10-12 record last year, and I know they had a lot of close losses, but he said they were a very young and experienced team. And I know C. Milton Wright didn't have their normal team, but both coaches think that they're ready to take off. I think we said that C. Milton Wright only lost by 1 to Havre Grace, and Havre Grace was a powerhouse last year. And then Falston was the team that beat Bel Air by 10 or 12, and that's probably the top two teams in the county this year.
Yeah, you're right there. I mean, we look at these two teams and we go back into the 2000s and the early 2000s, mid-2000s. Both were powerhouses in the Chesapeake Division.
Yes.
We're talking about just 2 years ago, 3 years ago really, where Bel Air High School won the region championship.
Yes,
they were like 18-3. C. Milton Wright would go back to their powerhouse days. What happens to a school, to a program where they've fallen off to the point that are both now members of the Susquehanna Division?
So you and I have been coaching long enough to notice that you can have runs of players come through where you have 4 to 6 years of dominant teams, and then if you don't have the feeder system bringing in the kids. Now, one other factor I talked to you off air before about was sometimes kids can now choose to go to other schools. So whether they're going to a private school, so if you don't have as much talent as normal, you have to worry about, are they going to a private school? Are they going to the Aberdeen Math and Science Academy? Are they going to Hartford Tech? So we see they're showing introductions here right now.
Yeah, Nick and Lucas Savage is the announcer and announcing the starting team. C. Milton Wright to be announced first in that powder blue. I call it Carolina blue. They corrected me. It's C. Milton Wright blue. It's it's not Carolina blue.
Yeah, they should call Carolina the C. Milton Wright blue.
There you go.
That's right.
Emma Jakowiak, number 13, announced. Anna Boyce, number 14. We'll talk more about her in just a moment. Carly Jennard is number 15. 21, Sam Wolfkill, and 25 is Jordan Miller. We mentioned about Anna Boyce. That name sounds familiar because the coach, first-year coach at C. Milton Wright, Mary Boyce, is her mother. And of course, Ray, you and I, both having coached sons, we know that sometimes presents a challenge.
Well, I was fortunate enough to have a son and a daughter who played, and I coached them both, so we'll revisit that. But
let's do the Bel Air Bobcat team. Riley Manzo, number 3, being announced. Rachel Taylor, number 14. We'll talk more about her in just a moment. Paige Spike is number 20, one of the captains. Allie Brown, number 23, and number 33 is Darty Doring. That's the starting team for the Bel Air Bobcats. We talked to Coach Skelton for the Bel Air Bobcats, 20 years the coach at Bel Air, and he says, yeah, we got a bunch of 5'6" girls, so height not being a big thing that they have.
He's definitely the veteran coach in the county.
Here to honor our country is our national anthem.
So speaking of what you were saying, Skelton is definitely the veteran coach in the county probably right now. But Coach Boyce is an experienced coach. We found out that she did some coaching in a few other states. I think New Jersey is one of them. And she played college basketball. And to your point, 2 years ago, the Mustangs were one of the powerhouse teams in the Chesapeake Division and made a strong state playoff run. But they graduated most of their team. So last year was that rebuilding. They slumped to 4-16, but I don't think all those 16 losses were wipeouts. So records can be deceiving. Small world. Mary is also coached in my leagues, but my wife taught her son. Did you hear anything about the style that Mary said?
Yeah, we were talking, and both coaches, because they have athletes, not necessarily basketball players, they're going to play up-tempo basketball, try to force the action. And we're going to talk about some of these young ladies as we go. They are great athletes, but really basketball pedigree, only one player on the floor, and that's Rachel Taylor for the Bel Air Bobcats, number 14, is really a basketball player per se. A lot of three-sport athletes, a lot of great lacrosse players and soccer players who have a history of those other sports. We're underway here. We have 8-minute quarters.
It was a good inside pass there, but she wasn't able to put it in.
Bobcats looking to score, and they get that first point. That by Paige Fike. Fike from outside. That's a two-pointer.
That was a very pretty shot she had there, very smooth. So as you said, Bel Air definitely wants to pressure the ball, but coach said that they generally pick them up mid-court range, maybe not end-to-end, but they definitely want to make it challenging for them.
Shot from the outside and off the backboard and in. I'm not sure she called bank, but it still counts. That's Emma Jankowiak. She puts up a three-pointer. It's a 3-2 lead early for C. Milton Wright.
Yeah, that was, hey, the backboard can be your friend sometime, Don.
Oh, my. Passing it around, looking from the corner. It's going to be off the front of the rim. No good. That was Manzo. It'll stay right here. Ball going to the Mustangs.
Yep.
Just underway, about a minute into the game. A 3-2 lead for C. Milton Wright. 8-minute quarters for the girls' teams. 30-second shot clock. 10 seconds to get it across.
Almost got the steal there.
Yeah, nice job getting in the passing lane there was Darby Doring. Knocked it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Mustangs. C. Milton Wright coming in 0-1. As we said, they lost that game to Haverty Grace.
So you got an open
Looking
shot
from the
here.
corner. That's three if it's good. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound comes off into the hands of number 33, Doring. From the corner, no good. Rebound. Up and it goes, no good.
So that's a couple rebounds there for number 25 on Bel Air. She's getting in good position. I mentioned to you before, Don, that I was fortunate enough to do a basketball clinic this summer, and a handful of these young ladies came to the camp, and number 25 there was one of them.
Awuha, who didn't start the game, but she came in right away, looking for the shot from the corner off the rim. No good. Rebound comes off into the hands of Emma Jakowiak. Here come the Mustangs up by a point.
Good
Driving, cut off. Foul that's going to be called. It looks like Doring will get the foul. The drive there by
She had a good opening in the lane there, and I like that she attacked it because even though she didn't get through it, she drew the foul. The defenders were not in a position to cut her off. I always believe in attacking the basket when you can, Don.
Cody Jennert. We have her as number 15, and that's what she is wearing. Bobcats take it away, looking for the shot. Going to be good.
Nice.
Good from that elbow.
Nice.
That's a shot by 21. Check it by number 20. That's Paige Fike.
Well, Rachel Taylor created that play, Don. She had the steal and the drive, and she drew three players and kicked it out nicely.
Long on the three. Doesn't draw iron. Shot clock does not reset. Inside. Short shot. Short.
Oops.
Knocked down. No foul call.
A lot of physicality there.
No harm, no foul, no blood. Now the foul is going to be called. It's going to be called on the Bobcats, number 20, Paige Fike, her first.
Yeah, it's already two fouls for them this quick into the game. Now, Coach Skelton did say that they are a deep team. He said he played 11 players in that last game against Boston.
That ball bounced off and went out of bounds, so the Bobcats will take it with that 1-point lead. Allie Brown, number 23, to trigger it in.
So
Into
we
the
have
hands of Fike, Paige Fike.
substitute came in here for Bel Air, number 2. See if I have the 2 on my list.
That's Emma Zakers. Turnover coming to the Mustangs. Jennert driving. Oh, nice interception. Good job by Darby Doring getting into the passing lane.
Nice
Little hook shot.
Yeah.
Allie Brown doesn't get it to fall. Rebound comes off into the hands of Emma Jacobiak. Emma Jr., 5'8". Mustangs have some size, Gray.
They do. Now they're looking like a more scrappy team. They're all over the court trying to pressure the ball.
From the corner, that's Jacobiak. Jacobiak has all 6 points for the Mustangs, both of them 3-point shots, and the travel will be called. Riley Manzo had the ball, didn't know where to go with it, and ended up traveling.
She saw the player down low, open for a second, and she wanted to get it there, but by the time she thought about it, the passing angle was cut off, and then it calls her to travel. That's why coaches say don't pick up your dribble.
Gita Derby, the number 35 in the ball game for the Bobcats. For that tough defense, it's almost like a matchup zone, it seems. Short on the three, goes out of bounds.
They are creating wide open shots there, Don. That's the third shot that they had a clean look at the basket.
6-4 our lead. It's 4:19 left in this first period. Mustangs with a 2-point lead.
Pressure, good pick there.
Inside it goes. Boy, good defense.
Yeah.
Cutting up any angle or chance there. Cross-court pass, dangerous, but it works. And a foul will be called. The running one-hander shot by Rachel Taylor. Taylor, the young lady that had 18 points against Boston in that 10-point loss the other night last week.
That's an impressive tally there against a strong team.
Taylor was second team All-County last year.
She was at our clinic. She's a strong player, and she was very good about listening to advice and wanted to get better. And that's what you want as a coach, Don. You want athletes that want to get better.
This is the second, made the first. 6-5 the score. Bobcats down by 1. Here come the Mustangs. Oh, nice double team. Take it, good takeaway by Belair. And the basket by Rachel Taylor. Taylor now has 3. Her team up by 1 at 7-6. You can see Taylor is a very strong player.
Well, they definitely want to pressure the ball. It's just how quickly they can get there. By pressuring the ball as much as they do, Don, that leaves open shooters, though.
And Carly Jenner gets the basket. It's a 2-pointer. Lead back to C. Milton. Interception by the Bobcats.
See if she'll take this in and attack.
Nice left-handed layup. It won't go, but the foul is going to be called.
I like the aggression there, Don, and I also like the fact that she used her left hand.
Yeah, Gina Derby.
I've already seen 2 or 3 people come in from the left side and use their right hand, and the coaches really want you to have the confidence to use your non-dominant hand when you can.
And you'll see that Derby is a right-hander as she shoots the free throw. 8-7, the lead for C. Milton Wright. The lead is sort of seesawed back and forth early going.
Well, I like the job the referees are doing so far. They're just calling exactly what they should, not over-calling, not under-calling.
Second one is good.
We got a sub coming in here, number 20 for Belair. Looks like that's Paige Fike back into the game.
Yep, and we have a tie game at 8-8. This is our third tie of the game so far already. Foul's going to be called. Fike just in the ball game picks up her second foul.
Both teams already have 5 fouls. Is that timeouts left, or is that no? I got to see if they have fouls up on the scoreboard.
Looks like
3-2 on fouls. So not too bad for either team yet. Nice move. Nice block.
Good battle inside. Nice job by Derby. Cheetah Derby was the number 35 who made that nice block by the Belair Bobcats. Check it was number 25, and that's Gabby Awuwa for the Bobcats.
We have Mackenzie Pavlitza in the game now, Don.
Oh, a long shot from the corner. That's Rachel Taylor. Taylor now with 6 points. The Bobcats up by 3 at 11-8. So not only can she hustle, she can shoot it from outside. That was deep in the corner, Ray.
That was a college three-pointer, Don. It's not even strong enough to shoot it that far anymore.
Awuha with that block and rebound.
She should take this all the way.
Driving all the way. It will not go, and the rebound is taken away. That was Paige Fike with the shot.
Good job stopping the ball, but it leaves the open 3 here.
Jenner misses it off the back iron. Rebound tracked down by Paige Fike.
Don, that was a great rebound. She tipped it to a space because she couldn't catch it clean, followed it, boxed out on the ball, and got the ball again. Fundamentals mean everything, Don.
Awuha driving. She's going to get fouled. Boy, I'm impressed with young Miss Gabby Awuha.
So she was also at the clinic I did this summer, and a young man named Jack Van Sickle, there's a good shot at Coach Skelton. A young man named Jack Van Sickle is here tonight, and he was a center for state championship team at C. Milton Wright, and he basically told her, you get in that position, you go to the basket. And I like that she's doing it. She's drawn 2 or 3 fouls now already by just attacking the basket.
In the ball game for the Bobcats, it's Darby Doring back in the game, number 33. Riley Manzo also in the game, number 3. Off the front iron, no good. Late 1 out of 2. Bobcats with a 4-point lead.
Good job stopping ball. So what I'd like to see here, Don, is if they stop giving up the open shot, because that's what Bel Air's hustle. They do 2 or 3 people to the ball, and if C. Milton Wright can move the ball quick enough, it leaves an open shot.
Bobcats are playing a matchup zone. We were told they play mostly man-to-man, but it looks like they've switched it up, and they're trying to do that aggressive matchup zone.
Let's see what they do here.
Pass goes out of bounds.
Wow.
Back to the Bobcats with a 4-point lead. 1:46 left here in this first period.
That was Darby Doring with the quick hands there. She's done that a few times already. Oopsie.
Inside it goes. Good play. And it will not fall. It was Dovering, taken away by the Mustangs. Minute 28 left in the period. Nice job.
Yeah.
3 players converging.
They're having a hard time getting the ball inside there.
Inside 10 on the shot clock.
Good
Down
defense
to 6.
so far.
Good if it goes. Rebound.
Nice rebound.
Nice rebound and nice score. Good job by number 20. That's Aubrey Sims in the ball game. Sims, a junior, 5'6". Back within 2. Inside a minute. Stop, pop, bounces around, won't go in. The iron was not kind.
No, it wasn't.
And it's home iron. Come on.
I was going to see if they could do what we call a 2-for-1, and they might be able to. So they got a shot off, almost dropped. If they can at least take up 18 seconds of this, then Bel Air will get the last possession.
Cross-court pass, always dangerous.
Yep, that's another good
nice
bucket.
little shot. Good job by number 20 again, Aubrey Sims. Sims has 4 off the bench. We're tied at 12. This is our 4th tie already. Taken away by the Mustangs.
Shelby Sullivan with the ball.
And it bounces around, will not go down.
They're going to call a foul on the rebound.
Yeah, the foul is called. Nice rebound there by Darby Dovering.
Don, Shelby Sullivan is a fascinating athlete. She's going to college, and we'll find it later, for a scholarship for lacrosse. That's her sport. She's such an athlete. They talked her into playing field hockey this year. She played and started. They talked her into coming out for basketball, and she's playing.
Yeah.
You know, that's impressive.
It is impressive. 3 sport players, it's tough. Turn, shot, no good. Rebound, C. Milton. 10 seconds, 9 seconds. Puts it up, no good. Rebound. Nope, taken away by the Bobcats, and so that will end the first period. We're deadlocked at 12. Ray, we wanted a close, exciting, competitive game. How about 5 ties, 4 lead changes?
That's amazing.
Not a bad job for the first period.
Not at all. That kind of went back and forth there for a little bit. One team surged out ahead a little bit, back and forth there. You can see both teams really want this, and I love the energy out there. They're all scrapping, they're all hustling. It looks like C. Milton Wright's got 2 or 3 3-pointers already.
Yep.
And that's been a big bulk of their scoring.
Yeah, Jankowiak has those 2 3-pointers, you're right.
So that's a big thing. Now, I like the ball hustle to defend, but you got to choose who you can't leave open like that. You know, part of coaching is you have to say, we're okay with this one taking the outside shot, but let's not let these two girls take the outside shot.
Rachel Taylor with 6 points. Remember, we said she had 18 the other night against Falston. Also with those 6 points, Jan Koviak for Milton Wright. They are the leading scorers. 4 points each for Paige Fike and for Aubrey Sims. Nice shot of the crowd here tonight.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed. This is a Monday night,
yes,
and it's a girls' game,
yes,
and we're packed here on the student side of the court.
Yes, it's really nice. And one thing that's fun about this, Don, I've done a lot of games with you and for you, is seeing the friendly faces we know, and we've both seen multiple people that we've either known through coaching for years or parents of kids.
And Ray, you see the banners across the way that are in our shot. 300 wins for Coach Phyllis Hemmers in field hockey.
Oh my gosh.
Coach Craig Reddish, still the wrestling coach here at 300 wins. And Coach Somos, his daughter, we'll talk about her later, with 300 wins in boys volleyball.
Wow.
From the outside, no good by C. Milton. Rebound taken by the Bel Air Bobcats. Here they come.
Now, see, that might have been a time where I would have said wait for numbers, but
Taylor
they did.
From the outside, no good. Rebound. Great rebound. And a conversion by Allie Brown. Brown with her first 2 of the night. Bobcats up by 2.
So nice pass. Inside, back outside,
Looking
wide
for
open.
a 3. That one's good. That is Jacobiak again. That's her 3rd 3 of the night.
Yeah, I think you're going to have to put somebody out in the perimeter on her.
I say, don't let number 3 shoot the ball. Taken away, foul is going to be called on the Bobcats, Riley Manzo.
So that was Shelby Sullivan again, creating the pressure there. Just the athlete in her, in the hustle. We always talked on about a thing called sports smart, sports IQ. And some athletes just have it, you know?
Instinct. We'll talk about her later, little number 23 on the JV team for the Bel Air Bobcats. We get a chance, we'll talk about her. Moving it around nicely.
Wow.
Open shot, and it's good. Boy, they moved the ball crisply.
Yes.
That's Jenner.
Good
Harley
timeout
Jenner.
by Coach Skelton there, Don. He needed that was a little run there that was a 5-2 run, and he doesn't like what he saw there.
Boy, and you like the way the Mustangs move the ball around. Against the zone, Ray, you know this. The only way to beat a zone is pass the ball. You dribble, you let the zone reposition itself. You pass it quickly, don't dribble, pass it, you get an open shot. Here's the replay you'll see. Watch how this ball moves. Boom, no dribble, back cross court, quick pass, and the shot.
Very nice. I'll tell you what, something interesting there. Coach Skelton only had the 5 players in the timeout in their huddle, and there's reasons for and against that. If you put too many people in the huddle, they may not pay attention as well. You have just the 5, it's a little bit easier to say, this is what we're going to do the next 3 minutes.
Yep.
And getting the focus in.
We mentioned, Ray, about number 23 on the JV team. Bel Air won that ball game 31-29, the JV game they just played.
Right.
Emily Stillwagon, the freshman, whom you had in a clinic this year.
Yes.
She's going to be a great player.
She is.
She is the difference in that ball game that brought the Bobcats back.
And I like what Coach Skelton said about that. He said she might be good enough for varsity right now, but he wants her to get minutes and playing time, and he can consider pulling her up later in the season.
Carson Price with that shot by the Bobcats. Rebound, C. Milton Wright. Bounced around, it goes out of bounds. It'll stay here with the Mustangs. 6:20 left in the half. Mustangs breaking out of that 12-12 first period tie. They lead by 3 at 17-14. In the ball game is Paige Fike, number 20. Remember, she has the 2 fouls.
Yes. That's a tough thing on a team. You get one of your top players with 2 fouls right away. You got to get by some minutes.
And there's Fike with the interception.
Let's see if she can get that ball over here. She kept that dribble alive.
Outside, doesn't draw iron. Stayed in bounds, but it'll go to the Mustangs.
It was good hustle.
It was. And good defense, too.
Yes.
It looked like Fike had a clear path to the basket, but 2 of those Mustangs came and cut her off. Jenner.
See if they do that quick passing again and get it all the way around the horn here. Now she got that in there. It was a little crowded in there, Don, but luckily she was able to draw the foul.
Sam Wolfgill is fouled.
Sometimes you have to be the patient defender and realize you don't have to reach for this ball. We've got her surrounded with 3 people. Just pin her in if she catches it.
Nice
Just
quick
missed.
inbounds pass. They should have had that one. Couldn't get it to fall.
A little scrap for the ball.
Mustangs come away with it. That's Sam Wolfkill, number 21, hustling for the basketball.
Jump ball.
Yeah, 5-second rule, and it'll go over to the Bobcats. By the way, we should mention our referees, Jeff Schultz and Ken Sumter, 2 veteran referees doing a great job here as always.
So that was Riley Manzo who tied that ball up. That was good hands.
Manzo, number 3 for the Bobcats.
Oops. Got it right back.
Got it right back, yeah.
Wow.
That was Fike.
They're getting a little bit haphazard with their passing right now, Don. They need to calm themselves down and not try to make a play in 2 seconds. Let it develop.
Was it Coach Wooden who said, go fast, don't hurry?
Right.
Or something like that.
No, and it's a good point because...
No, that was good, but it will not count.
Yeah, that's exactly true because if you overrush, then you get out of your fundamentals.
Not sure what that call was, but it negated that 3-point shot from the corner.
Must have been a foul off the ball.
Inside it goes, overpassing. Taking away Jennert. Here come the Mustangs. Taking away, that's Manzo again. But she has played a great floor game.
If she attacks here.
Here's Spike, left-handed, up and good. Well, you mentioned that left hand, so important. She now has 6, her team back within 1. About midway of the second period. Taken away, there's Spike again.
Let's see if she can calm herself down.
And she barely does, good job. Spike now has 8, leading all scorers. And now the Bobcats have taken that lead.
So one of the hardest things to do in a sport, Don, is people think a breakaway is easy. It's not. You are running full speed. You got somebody breathing down your back. You have to tell yourself, and that's one of the things we talked about in our clinic, is if you're a couple steps ahead of them,
here's
Paige Fike.
You'll see that she does make the great interception.
Yes.
Notice that she almost goes off the wrong foot. Good job, though, maintaining her balance to make that shot. Paige Fike now with 8 points in the game.
Don, I wasn't the basketball star I might have had a chance to be in some other sports. And the first time I played intramural basketball, I was fast, so I could steal the ball. Well, I was used to one of those old backyard backboards that you can hit it off at 100 miles per hour. And
Didn't work, did it?
No. So I actually played on a good glass basket. I ran in, laid that ball off the backboard. I think it bounced back to midcourt. I had no touch on the ball. I was like, oh, I guess this takes a little more finesse than I thought.
Right, we talked about the great athletes on this team. Paige Fike, an all-state field hockey player, all-county lacrosse. Now, again, we talked about great athletes playing basketball, and you can see that Paige Fike is a great athlete. Maybe not the most skilled basketball player just yet, but you can see that her athleticism carries over to the basketball floor. She's going to play lacrosse at Temple next year.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Riley Manzo is all county lacrosse too.
Yep.
Oh, and she's going to University of Charlotte for lacrosse. That's sweet.
The 49ers. We saw them play the other night in basketball against Duke.
So we did notice that both of these teams had a lot of 2-3 sport athletes, and you and I have always loved that. Almost. That's only a backcourt.
Yep, it will be a backcourt. Good job by the Bobcats pressuring.
Yeah, but Fike created that again.
Yeah.
Because she had the angle cut off, and the girl passed it where she had to. So we're back to a 1-point game here.
Yep.
Is it in our contract tonight that they're going to have a tie for us at the end of each quarter?
Well, yeah, we like it, especially at the end, because then it's overtime. And, the crew, they love overtime.
They love staying here extra.
Yeah, they do. They say, let's play 4 or 5 overtimes. I think they just cut us all 3.
I know they did.
Bobcats get the rebound. Here they come. Fike gets rid of it. Manzo. Dovering. Back outside, Taylor looking for 3. Will not fall.
Nice rebound.
Rebound, Fike. Fike has 10.
So that's what I call a hustle rebound.
Oh, yeah.
She was not in position. She read the shot, and she ran right to where the ball was going to hit. Nice job.
Backboard won't go in. So rebound to Oahu.
A little travel there.
Yep. That's where we talk about going fast but not hurrying. That time they were in a bit of a hurry.
So, Don, I used to do a drill where I used to take shots from the outside and take my players. I coached travel and AAU basketball a little bit, and to read the shot is a skill. Is it going to hit the front of the iron? Is it going to hit the back of the iron? Is it going to hit left or right? And it looks to me like Paige Fike has a real good eye for that.
Yeah.
And hands.
Shelby Sullivan in the ball game for C. Milton Wright, and also Mackenzie Pedlista. Mackenzie is the one who forced that turnover. Bobcats with the ball.
Mackenzie comes from a very athletic family. My wife and I are friends with her parents, Mark and Cindy. And her older sister, Megan, was a great player. Her two brothers were
Manzo with the shot.
Players.
Excuse me, Ray, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I just love seeing these athletic families where the fifth one or the fourth one is still representing their school.
Yep.
And nice people, too, so that helps.
Bobcats with a 3-point lead. Ray, I don't really have a record over that. I think that's the biggest lead of the night, 3 points for either team. I think the Mustangs were up by 3 at one point, and now the Bobcats up by 3. There's the walk.
I had a lot of good conversations with Mackenzie this summer because she lifeguards at the pool that I coach the swim team at, and she said she was very much looking forward to this season of basketball. And like you said, they think that they can have a much better team this year than last year.
Yeah, last year the Bobcats 10-12. 4-16 were the Mustangs, and they were so poor that they dropped from Chesapeake down to the Susquehanna Division. Mary Boyce, the coach, says, hey, our goal is to get back.
I was going to say, I would think one or both of these teams has a very good chance of getting back.
Nice move, up and under. Good job. That's Allie Brown. Brown with 4 points this period. Now the biggest lead at 5 for the Bobcats at 22-17.
I'd like to say I worked on that with her, but it was really Jack. It's much better when a 6'10" player teaches somebody big men moves than a 5'9" guy like me, Don.
They tend to listen a little more. You're right. Jenner cut off. Boy, great defense for the Bobcats, but maybe just a little bit too much, according to referee Schultz.
That was a very fine line between almost calls a turnover, but you accidentally fouled there.
And that's the third foul now on Darby Dovering. Jenner looking for 3 off the front of the rim, no good. Big rebound. That's Taylor leading the break. Just a bit high.
So
had Fike open, but missed her.
You notice now, Don, more people are helping on the boards for Bel Air than there were earlier. She's a guard, and she was down low preparing for that rebound and got it. Earlier in the game, C. Milton Wright was getting a lot of rebounds on offensive end, and now Bel Air's doing a better job of taking away some of those.
Jordan Miller back in the game for the Mustangs, number 25, with the ball. You can see how they're trying to move in, making that zone move quicker than it wants to.
A little too quick there.
A little too quick, and we talked about that. You know, yeah, be quick, but don't hurry.
So for the people that don't know, Don, this is, the girls do not have to get the ball over the midcourt line in 10 seconds. They have a 30-second shot clock. They can take 25 seconds to get it over midcourt if they're being pressed, and then they got to get the shot off. So you still want to get it over in a timely fashion. Though.
Really the only difference in the two games, the boys' game. Taylor from way downtown off the backboard, and it will not fall. They're battling for the rebound and not walking. Good job by C. Milton Wright's 21 Sam Wolfkill.
So Maya Sauer's in the game now for Bel Air, number 11, and she's I think she's a sophomore that has a lot of potential.
Oh, nice crossover dribble. But now they're going to call the double dribble on Jenner.
So what they did there, Don, is somebody got a hand on the ball and it kind of tied her up, and she had to keep taking her steps with the ball being held. So
inside a minute left here in the half. It's a 5-point lead for the Bobcats, biggest lead of the night for either team.
So we got 55 seconds left in the second quarter. Do you go for a 2-for-1 here? She got the shot up. Will
not go. Zagers in the ball game. Emma Zagers, number 2 for Bel Air. Mustangs get it back with 46.8 seconds left. Down by 5.
One thing I want to see this quarter is last quarter, the team that had the ball with a chance to take the last shot it with 15 seconds left in the quarter. That's something you practice as a coach. Let's get the last shot. Why give them a chance?
Yep, well, the shot clock says 30. There are 36 seconds left.
Yeah, so they're going to have to leave a little time here. But I would use most of it.
That shot will not count. The foul is on the floor.
So the fouls are...
Yeah, they've sort of lost track on the scoreboard of the total fouls. Neither team in the bonus situation at this point.
That's something we don't get all the details of, folks, and it's hard for us to keep track. Some scoreboards show all the information. Yep. The Aberdeen scoreboard is really deluxe, and it shows every player that's on the court, and it helps Don and I know, so-and-so's got 4 fouls. Nice job. Almost
inside 15 seconds, and the foul is going to be called. Calvin Skelton is not real sure about that. You can see the Bel Air Bobcat coach. What a gentleman he is. An English teacher for 28 years, 20 years here at Bel Air. He's coached the girls team through thick and thin. You know, last year being a little thin. He's hoping to get back to thick here pretty quickly. Just one of those guys you want to, that's like an errant pass.
Tip, but using up a lot of the clock.
If you could choose somebody to be your coach, your kid's coach, you know, you'd want somebody like Calvin.
Yes.
And Mary Boyce, who tells me that she's in it for the long haul, not just when her daughter is a senior. 7 seconds. Got to go.
It's up.
Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, it's good if it goes. It will not go. And that'll be the half. 22-17, the Bel Air Bobcat 5-point lead. It was tied at 12, so the Bobcats scored 10 to only 5 for the C. Milton Wright Mustangs. What'd you see, Ray, in that period that Bel Air was able to take a lead?
It reminds me a little bit of an NBA game where one team gets a 4-point lead, 3-point lead, then the other one gets a 3 or 4-point lead. To your point, it went back and forth. Really, in that quarter, C. Milton Wright came out strong and took the lead, and Coach Skelton took a timeout. Seems like his girls got a little bit calmer. They had a little stretch there where they were a little bit haphazard, and I think him and his assistant coaches, I don't know their last names, but the one young lady's name is Katia.
Yeah, Katia Johnson.
Yeah, and they're very knowledgeable, and I think they kind of looked at the girls, and sometimes people can't see you, but you kind of make a signal with your hands, like calm down, relax. And once they did, things turned good for them. I think the key to this game here, Don, is going to be foul trouble, because I think a couple of key players on each team have 2 fouls already. Yeah,
Haley Ford and Katia Johnson, the assistant coaches for the Bel Air Bobcats. Mary Lanson and Kiera Howell, the assistant coaches for C. Milton Wright. So that is our halftime here, 22-17. The Bobcats come from behind to take a lead, and they lead by 5. We'll come back. We'll have that second half for you in just a moment. Well, welcome back into Bel Air High School. Don Morrison, my partner Ray Ruse. Ray, we talked about that second period. The difference in my mind, Paige Fike, young lady number 20 for Bel Air, who just intercepted the ball. She had 6 points in that second period, all on breakaways. I thought her energy was so key to Bel Air's rally.
Well, it was her energy there, but she showed it other places too. I talked about that one rebound she got. She was literally at the foul line on the elbow, and a teammate shot the ball, and she tracked it with her eyes, ran in, went around 2 players, got in a box out position, grabbed it, and put it back up and in.
And we talked about her not being a basketball player by trade, being an all-state field hockey player, all-state field hockey, and also all-county lacrosse. But, you know, this young lady has just been, I think, a difference in the game for the Bobcats. They were rallying. Remember, they were down a bit as they started the second period.
Yes.
They came back and outscored C. Milton Wright 10-5 in that period.
Well, and it's ironic that you tell me about that, because Coach Skelton, I remember him telling me about her and wishing she could come to the clinic, but because she was so good at the other sports, all her time in the summer was taken up for that. So, it's going to be an interesting second half. I mean, C. Milton Wright definitely has the talent to come back in this game if they show the composure, but it'll be interesting. I always say the third part of anything is the unsung part. A person's doing a mile run, everybody talks about the start and the finish. That third lap means everything. This third quarter could dictate the game right here.
Yeah, you're down by 5. You certainly don't want to go down by more than that, because it is a low-scoring game. Neither one of these teams are necessarily a high-scoring team. If you get down by double digits, hey, it's going to be tough to come back.
Looks
the
like
first
we're bringing the same 5 out here. It looks
yeah. Let's talk about them with a minute. Rachel Taylor, number 14. Young lady had 18 points in the only game Bel Air's played this year, their loss against Boston. 3, Riley Manzo. 20, Paige Fike. 23, Allie Brown. And 33, Darby Doring. Looks like they're also, we talked about Paige Fike, the junior. All these young ladies for Bel Air about 5'6", according to, according to Calvin Skelton. Mustangs have the ball to start it off. Let's see if they can cut into that lead. Shot from the side is not going to go down.
Rebound. That was a good Coach Skelton there a second ago. People don't realize these head coaches mostly stand the whole game. I'm tired just watching them, Don.
And I'm sitting.
Some of them are pacing up and down. Some of them stand in one spot.
That was Doring. Rebound comes off to Jennard. Carly Jennard, number 15, with the ball. Driving, cut off. Oh,
wow,
great block.
wow.
Good job there by, looked like, foul is going to be called.
Okay.
That rebound was by Gabby Owua. Well, she has played great ball off the bench, has Owua.
And Coach Skelton told me she was going to be a key to this season, that he needed to see improved play out of the number 5 position, and she looks like she's giving it.
Yeah, she's a senior, is Owua. Gets
Nice
the ball
pass.
on cue, but
Almost.
can't make the layup. Jennard gets the rebound off the floor. That would have been a big
She buried
basket.
herself under the backboard a little bit too much there. Oh, it's a
Foul's
foul.
going to be called on Manzo. That's her second. Only player in any trouble. Doring has 3 fouls back for Bel Air. So she starts number 33 with those 3 fouls. Don't want to pick up the 4th one early here in the 3rd period.
No, definitely
There's
not.
the back court. Good job by referee Jeff Schultz right on the beam. I don't think that Anna Boyce realized she was that close to the midcourt line.
Did you say last name Schultz?
I did.
Yes, he's refereed in my leagues a long time. He's a super nice guy, very knowledgeable, very passionate about the sport. Puts a lot of time into high school travel and rec officiating.
A little wild shot by Owua. I don't think Calvin Skelton would really like her to take that shot.
A little bit further out than he would want for her.
That's Boyce, the coach's daughter, number 14.
Definitely
Looking for 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound Oahu.
Now let's see how hard she attacks here. Good job.
Taylor up and good. Owuwa got the pass. Taylor got the basket.
Did you see the hesitation step she did there? I liked how she slowed the defender down slightly, then she sped up again. A little spurt.
A basketball move.
Yes.
That's 8 points for Taylor. Foul's going to be called. See who that's on. It's on Manzo, pardon me, and that is her 3rd. So now both Manzo and Doring for Bel Air have 3 fouls apiece. Manzo will sit down.
Yeah, it's a smart move there.
Coming in for her is Gita Derby. Gita, a freshman playing on the varsity.
Oops, kind of
Almost a travel.
They
Good
got
job.
her, they made her pick the ball up.
Could be 5 seconds. Nope.
Oh,
gets rid
good
of it.
job by Boyce to come over and get that ball.
Short on the 3. Rebound. Good. A rebound coming off. A long rebound to Sam Wolfkill. Wolfkill, her first 2 of the night. And now that lead is back to 5 at 24-19.
I think that was our first basket of the quarter there, Don. Nice pass.
Taken away. Good job by the Mustangs. High ball. The possession arrow stays. Nope, it's going to go.
I think he called a foul, Don.
He did, yeah. I thought he was going to call a jump ball, but no, the foul is going to be.
I think it was on 25 for reaching in.
On Owuwa.
Yeah, they don't want to get her in foul trouble, that's for sure.
That's her first of the night. Mustangs looking to cut into that lead. Running one-hander, won't fall. That was Boyce.
Oh, she's open.
Fike with the rebound.
Took a little too long.
Almost got it to Taylor. Taylor gets the ball.
Smart decision. Oh, right back to her. She's got the shot.
Taylor's open from the corner. Nope, off the top of the backboard. I don't think Rachel Taylor will want that shot shown many times.
So that was an unfortunate situation. If the player would have picked their head up a little sooner, they could have had a layup, but it happens.
Allie Brown, one of the captains of this team, into the ball game. Brown, along with Paige Fike. Fike, besides all the other things she does, is a captain on the team. Nice give and go.
It's a good press.
Open from the corner.
Press
Long.
break there. That's
Rebound.
3 rebounds.
And the shot is good. That was Aubrey Sims into the ball game with 6 points now. Good chance to go the old-fashioned 3.
Well, that was multiple consecutive misses and offensive rebounds, and Bel Air's coaches are not going to be happy with that. Somebody's got to get in there and get defensive position on those rebounds.
They're also not going to be happy that Doring picked up her 4th foul.
Oh, my.
She's got 4 fouls with 5:16 left here in the 3rd period. Aubrey Sims got it. Got the lead down to 2 now at 24-22. This is what the Mustangs needed.
Nice
Inside,
pass.
Doring.
Up and under.
Up and under and good.
Nice.
That's why she's got to stay in the ball game.
Yes.
Her first 2 of the night. Bobcats stuck up by 4. So that was a nice move, right?
Yes, it was. It was also a nice pass by her teammate.
A little bit of a tall pass taken away by Doring. Fike has it knocked away from Mack.
I'm saying number 2 is Emma Zucker. What do you have for her last name?
2 for Bel Air.
Yes.
It's Zagers.
Yagers.
Emma
She
Zagers.
came in because her teammate was needing a break, Rachel, and
Almost
she
backward.
created that pass. She made that really nice pass to Doring.
Now that's going to be the jump ball. Possession error going to the Mustangs.
Hearing it from the crowd here a little bit right now.
Oh,
It's when some of the dads get involved.
oh yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
They're gonna. What are they gonna say here? The arrow is pointing toward the.
The last one was a foul when we thought it was a,
Yeah.
a possession ball.
Looking
So
at the
this-
possession arrow, looks like it should be going the other way, but no, the Bobcats are going to keep the ball. What do I know? Foul from behind.
I like the call, Don. I mean, you're hearing a few people critiquing the officials here, but that was a reach-in. She reached around her and she tried to slap that ball, so you have to call that.
She's picked up 2 quick fouls, has Aubrey Sims here. Checking no, just 1. Now they've taken that 1 off. So Sims with 2 fouls for the Mustangs.
So we got 20 seconds left on the shot clock, I think, or 17.
And now they're going to talk about resetting the shot clock, perhaps. Yep, they're saying let's reset it back to 30. 30-second shot clock. Right, one of the great things about 3 seasons ago, maybe 4, the boys finally got a shot clock.
Yes, I
in high
never
school
understood
basketball.
why they didn't have it.
No, it was like, you know, I saw some games where a team would stall it away. Wild shot, won't go in. Mustangs with the ball. Chance to cut into the lead.
You mean they pulled the Dean Smith 4 corners?
Oh, it was awful. I'll tell you more about it if I have a chance. Inside,
Nice quick hands,
taken away by the Bobcats.
but they're fighting to get the ball back. Oh, they should have an advantage if she can get down court here, but
Holly
probably pull it
Brown
up.
with that takeaway.
There it is again if she
To
can get it.
Brown. Puts it up and gets it to fall. Allie Brown just forces the ball in. She's got 6 points. Her team now up by 6. That's their biggest lead.
She has very good touch around the basket down low, and she looked like she had no angle there. Kind of an unorthodox shot she had to put up there, but she used the backboard perfectly.
Driving the baseboard. Good pass up, and it will not fall off the back rim. No good. Rebound, no good. Tough luck for Sam Wolfkill.
Good job. Oh, she's throwing it all away. I knew that was risky when it came there, but
A little bit late with that pass. It was there early.
yep.
3:29 left in the 3rd. It's a 6-point lead for the Bobcats with the ball.
Well, I'll tell you what. Every minute they can play without Rachel Taylor on the court, preventing her from getting in more foul trouble, is valuable minutes right now.
And with Doring also not in the ball game, number
Yes.
33.
But Fike could do it all on her own. She's such a strong
What
player.
an athlete she is. So impressed with. Again, not her sport, not the sport she claims this is my number 1. Lacrosse and field hockey being her major sports. Good drive from the side. That's a good shot and a good basket. And that was Boyce, the coach's daughter, with her first 2 of the night. Jennert with the rebound. Back to 4 of the Mustangs.
So I think Coach would like to see a few more passes in that possession.
From the corner, good.
She's
It's a 2-pointer. That shot by Jankowiak. Pardon me, Jankowiak, thank you. Her first 2 of the night. She's got 11.
A little bit of moving of the feet there.
Yep. 28-27, back to within 1 point. So they were down by 6, down by 8 actually, and now they're back within 1. Talking about they being the Mustangs.
So Don, you coached for a long time as me. A lot of these players have the same name, last name as people I coached in the C. Milton Wright Bel Air community. I'm dying to know if they're related.
Well, I'm sure somewhere. Long shot, no good. Jenner battling for the rebound.
Good tie up. Oops, came down hard there.
Gabby Oahu, the Bel Air player.
So they had a 6-point lead, and C. Milton Wright has a chance to tie it up here.
Yeah.
Talked about those.
Nice inside pass, but they can't convert.
So you got to protect that ball.
Yeah. Fike looks to shoot, gives it up.
Oops, a little miscommunication.
Manzo zigged when she thought she was going to zag.
Yes.
Technical basketball terms.
Don't talk over our viewers' heads here, Don. Come on.
Zig and zag.
It sounds like you're the old ball up a play in the dirt when you were playing sandlot ball, right? Just go out here and cut left. That's all I need to do.
Go long, as we say. Mustangs maintain possession down by 2. 2:05 left in the third.
Oh, they had it again, but good defense there.
Yeah.
Tying her up.
3 seconds is the call.
Wow, that was great defense. You had 3 players. That's when it's okay to put 3 on 1 because she was in a bad position and you're preventing her from having a pass.
Yep. It's twice the Mustangs have been able to get the ball down low. This time Bel Air collapsed. Taylor at the scores table getting ready to come back in.
That was a nice pass.
Nice little left-handed shot won't go. Oahu couldn't get it to fall.
Need just a little bit more touch on that. She pulled up, took that shot. That's off a blue. Oops, called it off.
That was Jankowiak. Jankowiak, who has 11 points, leading all scorers with those 11 for the Mustangs.
So you just had number 2 for Bel Air go out, and Emma Zakers, she put some valuable minutes in there for them.
She did.
And it allows Rachel Taylor to come back in.
Jenner from the side, inside the 3-point. We now have a tie ball game.
She's got accuracy, I'll tell you.
Jenner has 6 points. So the Mustangs come all the way back from an 8-point deficit to tie it at 28-28.
So what I want to see now, Don, is with Rachel Taylor back in the game, we'll see what kind of pressure she puts on the ball. Because in that second quarter, she caused a lot of turnovers. Those are the little things in sports, like, what do we call them? Like in football, we say, which team's going to make the halftime adjustments?
Yeah.
In basketball, you don't have time for halftime. You got to make all kind of in-game adjustments.
Pat Litza in the ball game for C. Milton. Fike with the rebound. There's Taylor. Gets it off to Fike. Now Wahoo.
Got to get Wahoo
back
inside.
to Fike, looking for 3. Off the front of the rim, will not fall.
Almost.
Good rebound by Aubrey Sims.
Pass
Taken away, that's Fike again.
A little bit too late on that pass. She gets that pass to her right away, but she was having a hard time gathering the ball.
Inside a minute left in the third. Thinking about the shot, gives it up. Ball taken, almost Taylor. Almost had the steal. Jenner with the pass off the fingertips and out of bounds.
Yeah, a little bit behind her there.
Yeah.
That was another example of zigging when you zag. She didn't know she was going to be attacking the basket.
See, now you're picking up on my, I have that patented now.
I'm learning from you,
I've got it
Don.
copyrighted. Zigs and zags, that's all mine.
I tried to fill in for you for a while, and now that I'm actually with you, I'm going to learn from the
Ray, do you realize
expert.
this is 30 years that we've been doing high school sports in
That's
Harford
awesome.
County? It's amazing. I just feel so privileged to be back and be able to team with you to do this ball game.
Well, that's such a blessing that the county's had you all these years to do all those games.
And I started when I was old, so what that make me now? Huh.
I'm not going to say it.
25 seconds left.
Older,
yes.
Okay.
More seasoned. Taylor open for 3, looking for it.
Yes.
And the 3. That's Rachel Taylor. Can't give her that much time.
No, she had many seconds there to measure that shot.
He now has 11. Her team back up by 3. closing in on the final seconds.
Oh, they got
Oh,
it.
nice double team. And it's going to be taken away by the Bobcats. What a nice double team on defense.
Yes.
Actually, a triple team when you count that sideline as the third player.
They got to get this off quick, Don.
5 seconds.
Attack,
driving.
and
Good if it goes.
Off.
And it will not fall.
Hey, they got the shot off. That was impressive.
3-point lead for the Bobcats as we go to the fourth period. 31-28, Bel Air with the lead.
So what I saw that quarter, Don, was Bel Air withstood a player or two needing some minutes on the bench to not get in more foul trouble. And that's when C. Milton Wright was able to surge back and get the tie. I mentioned before, not to be a broken record, foul trouble is going to mean a lot. Fresh legs are going to mean a lot. Because we got a 3-point game going into the fourth quarter here. So you got Fike and you've got Taylor on Bel Air that you want on the court.
Yep.
And you want Boyce on the court for C. Milton Wright and a few other players.
It looks like if you're talking about C. Milton, Sims, the only player in foul trouble with 3. Meantime, for Bel Air, Doring has 4 and Manzo has 3. Taylor has just 1 foul, so she is tied for the high score of the game. She has 11, along with Emma Jankowiak, who has 11 for C. Milton Wright.
You see here in the right side of our monitor, you have Kiara Haynes. She's the JV head coach, and a lot of times in these varsity games, you'll see the JV head coaches stay and be the second or third assistant coach. I know her father well, great military man, coached basketball with him 1 year with my son, and his daughter's I think state championship shot and discus thrower for C. Milton Wright, and she works with the track team as well.
A little bit high on the pass.
So is Doering out there right now?
No, 33, I don't see her, no.
So I was going to talk about that at the quarter. That's a smart move. If you can see if you can get away with a couple minutes without her, since she's in foul trouble.
Yeah, Carson Price, number 1 sophomore, is in for the Bobcats.
Wow.
Nice shot from the key. That shot made by number 25, that's Jordan Miller. Her first 2 of the night brings her team back within 1. Taken away by the Mustangs, chance to take the lead. Jenner slowing it down. Bobcats in that man-to-man. 15
Nice
seconds on the shot. Fike again.
Now she needs to wait for numbers here, unless she's going to attack all the way to the basket.
Taylor inside.
Nice
It goes to
job.
Price. Price looking, spinning, shooting. Good. Wow, she goes to the line. Wow, Carson Price, a sophomore. Her first 2 of the night could be a 3-point play. She showed a lot of ability keeping that pivot foot open.
I got to credit Coach Skelton and a little bit of Jack Van Sickle for working on that up and under move with 2 or 3 of those girls, because it's worked really well for them.
Wahoo back in the game for the Bobcats, number 25.
She sold that move really well. Oops.
Looked like the old Bob Pettit shot put shot. See, I say Bob Pettit and people say, who? 1950s, Bob Pettit, St. Louis Hawks. I know. Goes
That's
back
where
too
you're
far.
showing the older part again, Don.
I read about it. Jenner with the ball. That's Spike again.
Almost.
She should have a license to steal,
I'm telling you.
Come on. So impressed with her athletic ability, with her hustle.
Almost there again. They're really challenging the passes now. She's going to be open. This is not the one you want to shoot.
And she shoots it and makes it. That's Emma Jankowiak. That's her 4th 3 of the night. She's got 14
out there.
And we're tied at 33-33. Almost taken away. Taylor.
She got it back.
Fike gives it up. Wahoo rescues it.
Nope.
But now takes away. It's Jennert.
Maybe another throwaway here.
It is.
Yeah, they got a little sloppy there.
A little sloppy. We're tied at 33. I've lost track of the number of ties, but it must be at least 6 or 7.
Oh, definitely. Now, one thing I tell my athletes when I coach is help your teammate out. And in both of those turnovers back and forth here, more people could have came to the ball and showed their teammate their hands.
Yeah.
When they're in a bad position, you got to go help them.
Here's Manzo. Inside it goes. Wahoo. Now Fike thinks about it, drives, puts it up. Off the back of the rim, no good. Wahoo. Ball will go to the Mustangs. A chance to take the lead.
Down to a 6-minute point. Wow.
On your arch rival's floor with a chance to take the lead.
Yes.
Remember, this team won only 4 games all last year. They've lost once already this year to Haverty Grace. Haverty Grace, a very good team, by the way. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with the skill level, with the intensity, with the hustle.
Well, think about all the sports that these two schools go down to the wire with each other. They're good in almost every single sport. Oh, that's in. Nope.
Jacoby.
Said it too soon.
Oh.
Now she wants to outrun the whole group.
Spike up and good. Wow.
You can tell she wants to attack the basket every time she gets the ball.
Paige Spike puts her team up by 2. She's now got 12.
It's almost hard for her teammates to keep up with her when she steals the ball.
Open
again,
from the corner.
a little strong.
Long. Rebound to Price. Boy, Carson Price, a sophomore, done a nice job off the bench.
So we've got
Manzo almost up and down. Foul is going to be called. Looks like it's going to be on a 21 Sam Wolfkill. That's her second.
Rachel Taylor's out of the game again, and I don't know if she's in foul trouble or not.
No, not foul trouble. Maybe she's winded a bit, huh?
Yeah, I think the coach just wants to give her a minute. And
that's Spike. Manzo keeps it alive, but Milton Wright gets the rebound.
Good job getting back quickly.
That's Jakoviak. Voice.
I think that's awful. No.
Yeah, the officials
they
right
must
on
have
the
reached
spot.
around and tapped it out.
I think I would have grabbed that one, not give the officials a chance to, you know. It looks like that Calvin Skelton's going to put Dovering back in the ball game. Remember, number 33, Darby Dovering has 4 fouls.
Yeah, he's also getting Allie Brown back in too. So
let me correct that. It's 23 in the ball game, not 33.
They both came in.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they both came in.
Yep.
So you were correct. And
well, see, why would I doubt myself?
That's right.
Come on. Dovering gets it away. Inside it goes. Oh, there's that nice spin move. Can't get it to fall this time.
That was well defended that time.
Allie Brown. Brown made that shot before. Fike again with another takeaway, but she steps on the line.
That ball was thrown too far ahead of the Milton Wright player. It would have probably gone out of bounds. Fike tried to grab it and just barely caught her toe on the line.
Bobcats up by 2. 4 minutes, 30 seconds, counting down to the end of regulation. Cross-court pass, open, shot. Jakoviak, nope, just a bit long.
She's got it. They call travel.
Emma Jakoviak with 4 3-pointers, has 14 points on the night. Mustangs a chance to tie or take the lead. That inside move again.
So you see what happened there, Don? She caught the ball in bounds, and as her teammate that inbounded the ball for her tried to run by her, she tried to shovel it to her, but she was out of bounds.
Yep. Not Fike. Fike travel.
So
shuffling those feet.
I see a little bit of urgency on both teams right now. They're trying to do shots within 10 seconds of the shot clock. And I think they need to relax a little bit more and make a couple passes. Remember earlier in the game when Milton Wright was passing the ball 5-6 times real quick.
Yep. You know, these schools are located 3 miles apart from one another. Seymour got taken away by Fike again. Fike 1-on-2, puts it up, won't fall. Foul is going to be called. It could be Manzo.
Might have been over the back.
Yeah. Let's see if it's Manzo. So that's 4 on her. Yep, it was on Manzo, number 3.
Now, one thing that Milton Wright did well in that time is they would not let Fike get to the right or left of the basket. They made her attack straight on, which is hard to do.
Yeah. We were talking about Milton Wright, born out of Bel Air in 1980. And again, these two teams have been, you know, sort of at each other's throat in a competitive way. Jakoviak, long on the 3. Jennert with the rebound. Probably the smallest player on the floor. There's that lady again. Miss Fike takes it away, puts up the one-hander and gets it to fall.
I want to say right here, what a good job self-coaching and learning. Same angle she had last time. She hit it a little bit strong last time. That time she put it off the backboard with a little bit more finesse, and it dropped right in. Very good.
A 4-point lead. Jenner looking for three, can't get it to fall.
Oh, wow. Good offensive rebound for them to give them a second chance.
Boyce puts it up, can't get it to fall. Rebound to Goring.
So now I would slow it down if I was Bel Air and just get it into the guard's hands.
3 minutes left in the game. 4-point lead for the Bobcats. Goring.
Not there. Good decision.
Manzo up. Won't fall. Nice, good rebound. Good, strong rebound there by Aubrey Sims.
So possessions are key now, Don.
Oh, yeah.
2 minutes and 45.
Out of bounds, but it is put back in. Manzo with the drive won't fall. Jakoviak with the rebound.
Better get her feet set.
1-on-2.
I'm looking for Jankoviak if I'm on defense right now, Don, on the key in the perimeter. I'm not letting her have her own rebound.
Boyce drives, gets her own rebound, puts it up. She was fouled. I think the foul was on Allie Brown, number 23.
Mm-hmm.
So going to the line, shooting two.
Looks like Rachel Taylor's over at the score table getting ready to report in as soon as they can for this last 2:26.
So every point is so important here. You got to make those free throws. And you're right, here comes Taylor back in the game. Sitting down is Emma Zagers.
So if I'm looking at the scoreboard correctly, Don, it looks like there's 4 time. Is that timeouts left?
You know, no, I don't know.
Okay.
The scoreboard is really, I think we're looking for total fouls on each team.
Okay.
And that's not telling us, so we don't have access to the scorers table.
So I don't know how many timeouts that each team has left, but all I can tell you is timeouts can be key right now.
Oh, yeah.
Because with a 4-point lead for Bel Air, if they can extend this to, like, say 6, they don't want to rush their possessions. The clock's your friend,
yeah.
And why not use 20, 25 seconds of the possession?
Boy, Ray, speaking of friends, look, there we are, in script, right on the Harvard TV screen. Oh, no, we're not.
Oh, I had my name up in lights for a second.
They took us away, Ray.
Oh, gosh.
Our chance at fame, and it's gone that quickly.
Well, your name is doable with Morrison. People mess my name up so much.
Yeah, you got an extra H there. I'm not sure who did that to you.
They're like, do you pronounce the H? Do you not pronounce the H?
Yeah.
So
I don't know. It's a burden you've had to bear your whole life.
That's right.
But you've done it well.
Well, you know what? When people can't pronounce my name right, that might be a good thing because maybe they'll think I'm somebody else.
Exactly.
If I'm in trouble for anything.
Exactly, yeah.
So what are you doing here, Don? You got...
Well, I'm going to ask you. You're the expert. Tell me what you're going to do. You're the Mustangs. You've got one more free throw. Let's hope you can cut it to a 3-point game at this point. Do you press?
I press.
2:26 left.
I press modified press because the ball handlers for Milton Wright are pretty good, but you want to make them give up the ball by midcourt and get it to the big players. Oh, there might be a foul there.
No, they're just going to say possession to Milton. Boy, that was a big one. 2 free throws missed, but Milton retains possession.
So there's 2 players on each team here that you trust the ball in their hands the most under pressure. Normally, that's normal basketball.
Yeah.
Every team has 2 or 3 good handlers. You want to get the ball to somebody else, and hopefully they mess up. And that was a good
Jakoviak, just off the back iron. So that was set up nicely.
Okay, so Rachel Taylor's back in.
Fike can't get it to fall.
She didn't use the backboard there. I'm a little surprised there. Now, do they reset the shot clock? No, because it wasn't a clear possession.
Yep, and it didn't hit the rim. Open Taylor. Oh, back rim, no good.
That was almost a dagger there.
Boyce.
She had a pass there if she gives it up, but didn't have the angle.
Too late with the pass. That's
nice job. Now slow it down. Oh, she's giving it to her.
Taylor.
Now, Coach wants her to use a little clock here.
Yeah.
I would think.
Yeah. Coach Skelton driving in front of the rim, no good. Boy, what a battle by Fike. Can't get it to fall, couldn't get the rebound. Jenner with the ball. 1:41 left and counting. And off the fingertips.
Might be a costly turnover there.
37-33. It's a 4-point lead, as you see, for the Bel Air Bobcats.
It's like Milton Wright called timeout on. And you know what? She needed to because her team was, getting stops, but then they were turning the ball over. So that's about the 3rd or 4th pass I've seen where the outside person just at the last second started to run in, and the person that passed it to him passed it behind them.
Yeah.
And that's just communication on what they're going to do. So right now, if you're Bel Air, you have the ball with a 4-point lead, and I know they're counting down the timeout here, but I think there was like 1:34 left, something like that, if they put that back up there. And if they do, they don't have to rush. I said that before, but they don't have to rush. I mean, they can use up 50 seconds in 2 possessions and also try to score. So I'm going to get the ball to Dovering down low again if I could. If you can get her that up and under near the basket.
Well, we had a score of 43-40 coming into this period, a 3-point difference. Check it, I'm sorry. 37-33 right now is the score. It's a 4-point difference.
Gabby Oahu's back in again.
Yeah, 25, Oahu has played very well off the bench.
She's almost a starter.
Dovering number 33 with the ball.
Nope, not there, but she got it.
Going to go off.
So that's what I call forcing it.
Yeah.
They wanted to get it to her, but she was double teamed down low. They still had another 15 seconds on the shot clock and maybe a few more passes. Good pressure again by Fike.
Out of bounds. That's about the 3rd or 4th time that an unforced error. Boy, you just can't afford it with 1:14 left in the game, down by 4.
If I'm if I'm Bel Air, I'm using up the entire 30-second shot clock here.
Yep.
And I don't know if Coach Skelton has a play to say that, but
that's exactly what they're doing. We're down to 13 now.
Now you attack the basket and look for a pass.
Inside a minute.
That's a foul.
Foul is going to be called.
And they might call shooting on that because she was bringing her arms up with the ball.
Boy, that's a great job by the Bobcats, using up almost all that 30-second clock and then getting fouled. Dovering will go to the line. She'll shoot 2. No, let's see. Were they saying 2?
Should be. Yeah. Should be.
Yep, they are saying it's a 2-shot foul.
Big free throws here, Don.
Nice high arching.
I thought we were going to bring rain on that one, Don.
Yeah, you don't necessarily teach it that way, but it looks nice when it goes in.
Yes. Nothing but net.
Yep. Coach Skelton said one of the big problems they had last year was free throw shooting. So 1 out of 2. That's a 5-point lead with just 47 seconds. C. Milton has to go.
You have to pressure the ball enough to kill clock, but not foul. And they're doing a good job except for that.
Boyce looking for 3, doesn't get it to fall. Fike with the rebound.
She had her down court if she wanted her, but right now I make them foul me, Don.
Yep, 38-33, it's a 5-point
she picked up her
lead.
dribble. Should not have picked up her dribble.
Foul is going to be called, though. She's kind of bailed out a little bit.
Yeah.
So it looks like the Bobcats, unless something miraculous happens for C. Milton, will escape with a win. No, it looks like...
it was a foul, but they're not in the bonus yet.
They
must not be in the bonus.
Exactly. So the Bobcats with a chance to go 1-1.
They have to foul her. There's no shot clock anymore, so you're going to have to foul.
Yep, 17.5 seconds.
So if we knew exactly how many team fouls there were, we know how close they were to the bonus folks. But right now, that must have been the number right there. So they just got to the bonus, which means it's only 7 fouls, which means it's a 1-1. It's not a guaranteed 2. If they get to 10 fouls, then it's a guaranteed 2.
Well, now it's a 2.
Yep.
That's 15 points for Rachel Fike.
If she makes this, I would be surprised if Coach Skelton calls timeout because you want to set your defense.
She made the second.
No, he didn't. So now you have a signal. You don't foul and you don't give up a 3 if you're Bel Air.
Up by 7 with just 14 seconds left.
And they got the ball close. That could be a trout. Yeah.
Passing from your back. I don't think they'll let you do that.
That was a great effort on number 23. But the thing is, Allie Brown made the mistake of rolling over on her back. If she would have stayed sitting and passed it from there, she would have got away with it. They've got to get this shot up. Nice steal again.
Fike again.
I dribbled this
Rachel
ball out.
Taylor.
I dribbled this ball out.
Taylor gets it back, and that is the end of the ball game. It is a 7-point win for the Bel Air Bobcats. They win it by a final score of 40-33 over the C. Milton Wright Mustangs. Ray, this was a competitive game.
Yes,
both teams played their all. A Monday game, but the fans were here. The excitement was here. I don't think they're going to go away with anything but admiration for both teams.
No, and C. Milton Wright, I kind of anticipated Bel Air would rebound from a 10-12 team to probably having a solid winning record this year. For C. Milton Wright, you can't hang your head too low. They lost to a good Havre de Grace team, and they lost to a good Bel Air team. I think that these teams are going to improve and be two of the top teams in their division this year when they play a lot of the other teams. Now, Don, 40-33. Some people would say that wasn't very good offensive game. I think it was more indicative of both teams being scrappy defensive teams.
I agree, yeah. I mean, Rachel Fike, let's give this young lady credit. She had 16 points, 10 in the first half, and then 6 more in the second half. She was a difference in that second period where she had those 6 points. Stealing the ball, making layups, pressured all over the floor.
Yes.
Again, we said it many times, it's no criticism, not meant to be any kind of a knock on Rachel Fike. Not a basketball player, okay, by trade. She's a lacrosse player, a field hockey player, a great athlete who is very good at basketball. Her athletic ability translates to important things for her team on the floor.
I'm jealous, Don. I'm jealous of people like that.
Me too.
I was happy to be good at one sport.
And she's a good student too. There ought to be a limit. You shouldn't be allowed to be a good student and a good, an all-state athlete, an all-county athlete,
That's right.
and now dominate the court in basketball.
Well, I liked her
let
IQ
somebody
too.
else
I know.
have somebody
Let's
else.
just spread the town around. I liked her basketball IQ too.
Yeah.
Now there were a few times, and when you're a coach, you'll take this. Were there a couple of times where she or Rachel Taylor attacked the basket when I didn't expect them to? Yes, but 90% of the times their decision was smart.
Yep.
They attacked the basket. They either got the basket or they drew a foul, which was very important, putting other people on the bench once in a while.
Paige Fike with 16 points, as we said, leading all scorers. Her teammate Rachel Taylor had 11 points. Leading the scorers for C. Milton Wright was Emma Jacobiak. She had 14 points. She had 4 three-pointers for 12 of her points from the three-point line. The difference in the ball game, Ray?
Oh, gosh. I think that earlier in the game, Bel Air was not rebounding very well.
Yeah.
And I give players like Oahu credit, and she got a lot of important rebounds, and I'm a big lover of the little things in sports. I also think that the defensive pressure for Bel Air caused a lot of turnovers. You talked about unforced errors. Some of them were, but some of them were just quick hands out there, causing a rush pass, and the activity level really helped.
And Darby Doring, number 33 for Bel Air, had 4 fouls, so she was playing with a lot of fouls, but she really did a great job all night long inside, unselfishly making the plays. I'm just very impressed, again, with both teams knowing that they need to rebound. They can't, stay down like they were. They're both in the Susquehanna division now. That is sort of like purgatory,
right?
Or maybe Siberia. I don't want to demean anything, but when you've been in the Chesapeake division your whole career, and now all of a sudden they put you down in the Susquehanna, it's like, no.
You want to prove a point.
Yeah.
You want to prove a point.
Now, you know how that works. What they do is they take the team that had the worst record in the Chesapeake division, they drop them down to the Susquehanna, and they exchange places with the best team in the Susquehanna. So now if you're C. Milton or Bel Air, you want to go back up to the Chesapeake, but the only way you do that is to win the Susquehanna division.
Well, the cameraman can't see this right now, but Coach Skelton is a man of all trades. He coaches a winning game, and now he's cleaning up the bleachers with his players and packing up for the night.
He gets extra money for that? You didn't know that, right? He's like a custodian on the side? You didn't know that.
No.
Just kidding. Yeah.
And by the way, maybe he could teach me some English because I need help writing my papers and stuff like that.
Calvin Skelton, who announces the PA announcer for the football during the fall, 28-year teacher, 20 years teaching here in Bel Air, and 20 years the basketball coach. Mary Boyce, the coach for C. Milton Wright, I'm impressed with her. She said, I'm here for the long run.
Yes.
I'm not here just when my daughter Anna is, a senior. So I'm impressed with that as well.
Well, I'll just say one last thing. I'm looking forward to seeing what both of these teams do going forward because I think they have a lot of potential.
Prediction, both of these teams will have winning records before the end of the year.
Yes,
Of course,
they
I
will.
also predicted the Orioles would win over the Mets in '69, so what do I know? Hey, thank you for tuning in. Don Morrison, my partner, Ray Ruse. What a ball game it's been. It's been great fun doing the game with you, Ray. Our final score, the Bel Air Bobcats winning by that final score of, 40-33.
Yes.
Congratulations to the Bobcats and good luck to both teams. Signing off, Don Morrison, along with Ray Ruse. Good night, everyone.